Alright, so it is Monday. We are at the shop. We did a video last week, but the microphone on my GoPro died. Now I'm using the factory microphone in the camera. I got a new one on order. It'll be here soon. So now we're just dealing with this. So we got some projects going on in here. The Falcon's coming along great. We got a Corvette. We got to do a fuel pump, a carb, belts, tune-ups, and brakes. The Falcon, we got to do hood springs. It's got an oil leak. We got to do the drive tires, drag tires, carb adjustment, timing, door seals, remove the antifreeze. We got to do the inner lip on the fenders and paint the ladder bar bracket. Not a lot. We just got a few things to do here. Due to the fact that the microphone didn't work, we got some of that done already. We got the hood springs. We're addressing the oil leak. We talked to the engine builder. Due to the fact the engine's sat, it may be the rear main seal has a flat spot. It leaves a drip about the size of a quarter. We're going to put a camera up the back and see if it's not none of the oil galleys or nothing crazy. If it's not, we're going to drive it. If it is, we got to pull the motor out. We got the driver tires done. The carb's adjusted. The timing's done. We haven't worked on the truck or the vet. We're getting ready to, though. And we got to work on these two mini bikes. The 64 bike. Rainbow bike. The 64 needs chain tensioner. Sprocket bolt is loose. And a throttle. I broke the Chinese eBay whatever throttle. Piece of junk. I didn't like it anyways. The Rainbow bike needs chain. Chain tensioner. Brakes, exhaust. It'll be sold. I'm not keeping that one. I just bought it to make money. So the 55 is still out at the body shop. The shop's a wreck. We're going to clean it up some. A lot here today, I hope. So let's discuss Corvettes. We did get the chain tensioner put on. We have to adjust it. And we got to tighten up some bolts. And we have to put a new throttle on it. This here fancy Corvette. It's brown and tan. That's about all I know about it. And it's a Corvette. Hasn't been ran in a really long time. So we're going to see what we can do. We're going to start with the fuel pump. And see how it goes. We're probably going to do that today, I think, in between cleaning up. My back is still jacked up. I don't even know what year this Corvette is. It sat a long time, I was told, though. And the year of this fancy Corvette, I don't see anything in there. I don't know where they put all that information on a Corvette. Up here's the tag. Does it say anything? Who in the hell can read that over there? That just tells you the trim and shit. I don't know where the information is on what year this thing is. I have no idea. I'm assuming it's the 80s. I have no idea. There's a lot of toggle switches. I don't know what any of those run. I guess that's not a toggle switch. There's a toggle switch. Here's some kind of switch. This looks like a switch of some kind. I have no idea what that is. I have no idea what any of that stuff is. I don't know if that's some kind of factory stuff. vents, headlights. But we'll figure it out. As of right now, I believe, well, I know the battery is dead. So we gotta put it back in park, figure out where the battery is. I think it's in the back of this thing. I'm not a Corvette guy. I don't even fit in these goofy little cars, to be honest with you. But I think the battery is in this box that doesn't open. So we're gonna have to get something and get that open and see if that's where the battery is. I'm pretty sure that's where it is, but I don't know. We'll see. All right, so it's almost the end of the day here. Truck we've been working on had a catastrophe. Cheap garbage water pump broke and went right through the fan. Went right through the radiator, the fan did. The fuel pump on this Corvette, it's down there. You can see it from underneath. From up here, you really can't see it too well, but it's right down there. So if we don't work on the Falcon tomorrow, we'll try that fuel pump out. We got the battery out. It's back there in a hole. It's over there charging. We're gonna get the trash out and call it a day. This is the stupidest design I ever seen. All this air conditioning crap is on top of the fuel pump, which, from the looks of things, doesn't really matter, because even if I remove the air conditioner, the control arm's in the way. So no matter how you do it, you're doing it from underneath. So we got a bunch of jack stands under it and a jack, so it should be okay. We're about to see. Yeah, it's okay. Alright, so the jacks and jack stand will work. We'll get the jack out of there. Maybe. Tomorrow we'll wiggle our big ass under there and get this fuel pump off and start there. So for now, we're going to get the garbage out. It was a nice day to be back in the shop. We got to do a radiator now. We'll see what happens. Alright, so this is 83, I think, F250 we're working on. We got to pull the water pump off. That water pump busted. Said kaput. So, we're going to pull it off so we can get it out of there. He's going to get a new one. The snout broke off of it. He's been working on this truck for a while. It's a pretty nice looking truck. Alright, so let's get that water pump off. Here we are drilling our wheels. Put some screws in them. We got a Jegs kit that tells you who, what, when, and where. We marked our holes. We're drilling them. We got a putty knife to stop it from hitting the tire. And we put some tape on the drill bit. Alright, this was a kit I bought from Jegs. So let's get to screwing. Alright, there's one wheel, blue. Got the holes drilled in the back. And it's got some dirt in it already, of course. So this is the other wheel. We're going to let the air out of it, and then we're going to go break the bead down. So we can drill it and get it painted blue. Pretty simple. There ain't nothing real fancy here. Stick your little doodad in there and just unscrew it. set it all up here on the bench. We're gonna wheel this baby out here to our makeshift manual tire breaker and see what we can do. All right, so here we go. This is what we did. We got said tire. We got this one dismounted enough. We're gonna find a spot where it fits good. So then we just mark it. My friend has a car with probably 3 times the power. He runs a twice as wide set of drag radials with screw in every other slot on the back, and he hasn't had a problem, so we shouldn't have a problem. Another one of my buddies has a car with a lot of power, stick shift car, and he just got his glued on. So we should be good. So we'll put one there, one here. Skip that one, we'll go to this one. 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 Skip that one, that one. So there's all our holes. Our marker sort of got jacked up here. We got paint thinner on it. That really sucks. But it is what it is. Nothing's perfect. Take our little device, our little punch. I'm not sure where these are supposed to be, but there's like a factory little line right there. And I'm just in below it. With an automatic punch. I don't know if this is necessary. But in the Fairlane I used to have, the tire did move. We marked it one time and checked it out. It did move. So this one, we'll screw it down. And these were the easiest tires I ever took off the rim, so there wasn't much holding it. So the kit came with a drill bit. All I do, put this putty knife in there so I don't hit the tire. Drill. Drill, 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 8 times. So this is our 8 holes drilled. Now we're gonna vacuum out all the shavings. Flip it over and paint it blue. Boy, so there's blue wheel number 2. They're not perfect, they're not nice, they're just blue. Now we're gonna hop under here and see if we can figure out how to get our fat ass under a Corvette to get the fuel pump off. I'm hoping this is the hardest part of this job. Because that thing is crammed in there. It's right in this area behind the control arm there. We're going to see if we can get our big butt up under there and see what we got to do to get it off. So let's get a light for my noggin. Yeah, the shop's a wreck. I haven't really been concentrating on cleaning. My primary concentration here lately has been getting shit done. So, and that ain't happening either, to be honest with you. But we'll see what happens. I don't even know where to approach this at. It's on the other side of that cross member there. That's about all I know. So we're gonna head in here and we got 2 jack stands under it, a jack. I mean, shouldn't be going nowhere. Well, there's our bad brake line, I think. He said it had a broken brake line. That does look like it. Of course, this whole car looks half broke. There's the fuel pump. Right there. Wow, it's jammed in there too, ain't it? So I think somewhere on a GM, this bolt comes out right here. Of course, it's a 9/16, and that is where you shove a long bolt off the fuel pump to hold the fuel pump rod in place till you get it in there, I believe. I don't mess with a lot of GMs, but I believe that's what happens. So right now, we're going to pull that bolt out, see if we can get this fuel pump off this car, and go from there. So we got the fuel pump off. It was a little bit of a pain in the ass. And in this particular side job, the customer's buying his own parts. And I hate it when they do that. But this is the wrong fuel pump. When you turn them both the same way, all the lines are facing a different direction than where they're supposed to be for this particular car. So in turn, he has to get a different fuel pump. The correct fuel pump for his fancy Corvette. Nice fella, I'm sure he'll do it, but it just makes it a pain in the ass when they buy their own parts. It's just about time to get out of here today anyways. Well, looky there, we got some pretty blue wheels that are just about dry. We're just about ready to air this one up and put the kibosh to it here tomorrow. See how them bolts go in the back. Alright, so here we go. We got the fuel pump off the Vet. We took today off. We're working on our wheels. We got our white mark to know if it spins. And we got our screws in the backside. So we'll see what happens. If we can get enough done, we're going to test and tune at Dragway 42 at 2 o'clock, I believe. So I think we got some blue paint on this wheel we got to get off. I'm not 100% sure. It might just be, yeah, it's just flaky stuff. Nothing crazy. I thought there was a lot of blue, but there ain't. So now we got to mark this one a little bit here. A friend told me to do that to see if they spin. I don't think they will. My other car didn't, but he swears they do. So now we got to look for a transmission plate, dust cover plate. So that's where we are next. If we find that, we're going to go get the car, bring it over here and button it up. So we got our mini bike ready to go today. We got the chain slack on, new throttle, works much better. So when we go to the races tonight, or today, we can bring this with us and see what she does. Because with my back, I don't know if I'm going to be able to ride it. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to drive the car today. It's killing me today. But hopefully, as the day wears on, it's early, it'll start getting a little better. So now we got to go finish getting the car ready. We got to head to the house. We have to... I don't remember what I have to do over there. Oh, I have to read about distributor weights. Bring a timing light. Warm up the car. Time the car. I don't know if I'll be able to see inside. I may have to bring it over here to see what I need to do for timing. And then I have to come here, change the tires, put the tranny Dust shield on. And I think we're ready to go. Give it a try this afternoon. Oh, we have to get some gas. Just in case. I don't know how much gas is in it. We'll have to see. Tire gauge, load up our tools, all that kind of stuff. But we'll use the toolbox at home out of my work van due to the fact Mike has my other box in the back of that Oldsmobile. But I think we'll be okay. So we're going to get headed home to do some reading on distributors and all that stuff and see what we want to do. Real nice little Chevy. Yeah, she's over there sitting behind her car over there. But yeah, it's all good till you gotta take a leak, then it's over. Sheetz has the best food in the world anyways. Well, we're back. Hopefully everything's getting back to normal. We got a microphone that works now. Our camera took a crap. We're figuring some things out here. Hopefully this is working. It's getting closer and closer to this race we're going to try to do with this Falcon. So we got to get motivated and get going. Remember, like and subscribe Side Money Garage. It's Sunday morning. We're going to go to a swap meet and come back and get back to work.